Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Monday, September 5th, 2016. I'm Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link down below because the signs are different. All right, so today we've got the moon in Virgo, which was the case over the weekend, all part of the solar eclipse cycle. We just had a solar eclipse last Thursday. Very powerful time this September, which right now is about these new beginnings with our self-expression. So it's still an excellent time to be learning about this self-expression, whether it's interests, whether it's hobbies. The medium doesn't really matter as much as it's about connecting to that inner spark, inner flame, and really learning more about that, because the North Node's all about learning. And so this is suggesting that collectively, we're all individually learning about our unique spark, our unique contribution, really, once you factor in the opposition, which is Aquarius. But in order to, give back to the world and join community and all these more, bigger picture, future-oriented things, we do have to connect to that spark. We do have to express ourselves. We do have to do things we enjoy. And so with an openness to learn about this is what this whole solar eclipse is about. There's new transformations occurring with all of this. The moon in Virgo is suggesting that, as it has been, it's a good time here today to refine this. Virgo is about taking those inspirations and actually living it, embodying it, making it into something practical, and refining it so it's improved. And so that's what makes things like our personal development, our self-improvement, our work, our routine, all of these daily things so good during the moon in Virgo. So as we are willing to improve things, as we're willing to work on that refinement, whether it's within ourselves, whether it's with external projects or external things we're involved with, or just with our daily life, then I think that's a great way of working with this moon in Virgo. And we do have a lot of energy in Virgo right now at the moment. Speaking of the ruler of Virgo, Mercury is still retrograde going through Virgo. So there's a lot to be reconsidered right now at the moment. And we're all in a bit on this autopilot collectively, which is usually the case with Mercury retrograde. So it is important to bring that extra attention to the mind. Extra attention to the routine, because we can do things automatically. We can say things automatically. And so with the extra attention, we're balancing that. And I think generally using this time to, again, learn is really significant here. And reconsider some new things we can improve and new ways to improve things, and really get into the details of matters. Whether it's, again, us improving our crafts, our own abilities, our personal development, such as through our routine, our diet, our regimens, or anything else that we might be focused on. And of course, Jupiter's here helping us see that there are future possibilities, there are future inspirations, but they do require this refinement. They do require this self-improvement and the development of our even crafts and abilities to cultivate them. So again, emphasizing good time for personal development. Venus here is suggesting great relationships when we are geared in that fashion of developing ourselves and focusing on improving ourselves. The relationships can certainly be benefiting, as well as even the other values as well. So that's the strong emphasis of Virgo, especially with the moon here today. The aspects, quite blank. Not a whole lot going on with the aspects. We do still have the sun close to the North Node, suggesting from yesterday that we could be learning quite a bit about maybe some new insights or new things that excite us, which is still within orb from yesterday with the North Node in Leo in front of the sun. So things that, again, we could be learning about our self-expression. Saturn is still squaring up to Neptune, so this will be all week. And the importance here is with acceptance, really accepting things for how they are and being present as best as we can, because there can be doubt, there can be confusion, there can be tension even when we're trying to project into the future, when we're trying to figure out what we're building, where we're headed. And all of that is Saturn. It's the big picture stuff in life that takes time. But with the square up to Neptune, we may not be willing to go with the flow here. So collectively, this is the last aspect taking place this week where we can bring in some more acceptance. We've already had this since November, so we're quite adjusted to this. We're quite keen on this at this point. So now it's just a final integration of how important it is to accept things in our life, to accept things for how they are, to accept ourselves, our relationships, and in that way, go with the flow. And we'll find that we actually probably get quite a bit done. In fact, at least when we reflect back on it, we'll find that maybe we did, which was that square up to Saturn. All right, so that's the day in a nutshell. No lunar aspects. The moon will not be void of course because the moon will be forming her last aspect tomorrow, which will be trine up to Neptune right before she shifts into Libra. But definitely this sort of blank energy, this sort of space here with the aspects. Nothing major going on. It's a sort of pause in the aspects, you could say, all in this continuation of our personal development, of our refinement, of our skills, of our details, and learning more about that with Mercury retrograde, trying new things, learning in general. And a lot of what is shaping up, though, in the big picture is the self-expression. And I think this is a great place to focus, a great place to gain energy and prana right now is with those things that are close to the heart. All right, so I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.